All right, welcome to the Drainage Board for today, December the 15th. First item today of business is the minutes. They were sent via email. Any alteration or correction? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
3-0. Jared, right to you.
Don't really have any updates on the old business. No updates since the last meeting, I guess, on any of the old business. So, new business, 3 weeks ago, we sent out for quotes for all the emergency repairs, small project type work that we have done throughout the year. We had sent out to each of the board members, and I believe, Ted, you got it as well, the blank form that we use for those quotes. We sent out that rather than send out 15 of the ones that we received back. But that way you guys could see what we had asked for, what that quote looked like. That was using the same one that we had used last year that Ted had worked on with us. And so we sent out via email to 24 different contractors, and then we mailed 7 packets out to 7 other contractors. I'm going to say probably half to 2/3 of them are Wells County people or companies. The other third is out of county and mainly in surrounding counties with us. Out of those 31 that we sent out, we received 15 back. And when I looked through those quickly, it was still about that about 2/3 of them were from within the county, 1/3 of them are just outside surrounding counties. So I don't know if you want to go through each and every one of those. We have them all here just to give you kind of a ballpark idea. I think like skid loader, I think about the cheapest one was $75 an hour. The most expensive one was about $125 an hour. So there's pretty decent range from all of them until you really look and drill down and figure out what size of a skid loader. It may be that the $75 an hour one is a 1,300 pound machine, and the more expensive one's a 3,000 pound machine or whatever. So you got to look at all those things. So our anticipation is, and I guess I should say, and there are certain contractors that have some specialized like brush grinding equipment, different things like that. What I would recommend is that we accept all of the 15 that sent them back. Work will be awarded on a cheapest and most responsive basis. So if somebody says, if they're the cheapest price, but they can't do it for 2 or 3 years, we're going to pick somebody else that can get to it quicker. We're not going to start with the most expensive one and work our way down. We're going to go the other way. But
when you say most responsive, you mean in terms of response timing for a particular project?
when they could do the project, depending on how much of an emergency it is.
So availability.
Availability primarily, yes. So if it's something that needs to be done in a few days, and we have somebody that can do it in a few days, that's who we're going to use, so.
I'll make a motion that we take them all and then we leave it up to the surveyor to pick based off regional and response time. Second that.
Motion and a second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
3-0.
And then the other piece of new business, at the Maumee Basin Commission meeting, or before the meeting, we were talking with the Allen County Surveyor. They are going to call a joint board meeting for the Jacob Johnson drain. This is up North County line. Would be a joint drain with Allen County. So we will need to select 2 members for that joint board. Tentatively, the date is scheduled. You should have a map there in front of you. Tentatively, the date is scheduled for February the 5th, 2026, and it is the schedule, I guess, is for a maintenance increase on that drain. I know we have had correspondence with a couple of landowners in Wells County that were wanting to get that ditch dipped out and everything, so I think there's some both want and need to get work done on it, and if the finances are just not there, that's about the only option, is to raise the maintenance fund to cover those costs, so.
Is this the same drain you and I and, when was that?
The last time that I remember it being dipped out was Al Freisinger was still the county surveyor at the time. And I don't know how long he hasn't been the surveyor. I can't remember.
I'm thinking this was like 6, 7 years ago. But is it do we have two different areas of drainage into the Maumee?
This one actually goes into the 8 Mile,
8
goes into
Mile.
the Little River in that direction.
Oh, goes west.
Just about the next watershed over goes east and goes into the Maumee.
That's the one I'm,
Yeah.
okay.
This one's right by Nathan Shelton's new house, isn't it?
It would be up in
100
that,
West.
it would be up in that general area, yes. Yes.
So this is,
Basically in between 100 East and, I'm gonna say 200 West and down to, between the county, North County line and 1100 North is kind of the area that it's in. But it's been at least a decade, I'm guessing, since it was.
this
dipped out.
particular area, you're correct. We haven't touched it.
Time gets away, it seems like.
I was thinking eastward, but this has never been touched, so, yeah.
Yeah, I think where you're thinking is 1 or 2 drains over to the east of this.
I can be available if you need me to be there.
Okay.
February 5th, I can
Okay.
put it on my calendar right now.
Okay.
If it changes, let me know.
Tentatively, February 5th is the meeting date. Don't know a time at this point.
We'll be downtown at their headquarters,
I assume it will be at the, what is that, the Russo?
Citizen Square.
Citizen Square. Yep.
Would you like me to attend that meeting as well on February 5th?
I'll leave that up to the board.
I think you should, yeah.
Yeah.
And depending on the
Would not
time,
hurt.
I think that might fall when I have plat committee, I think, that day. I think. Is that a Thursday? February 5th?
Yep.
They meet during the day, as long as it's not first thing in the morning, I'll be able to attend as well. But,
Yeah, February 5th indeed is a Thursday.
okay, so as long as it's after about 10:30 or 11 o'clock, I should be able to attend.
I think that the Drainage Board in Allen County usually meets during regular business hours, so it could be,
Right, I don't
in the
ask them
afternoon.
to what time.
yep. I think I know somebody on the board over there.
Okay,
I can ask.
okay. And it seems like when I've been either a fifth member for a board or we've had a joint drain, it seems like usually the joint board meets after the regular drainage board meeting, it seems like, is how they've always done it. But they'll send us more information, so. Probably should do a motion to appoint Blake and Jeff as members for that one.
Make that motion.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
3-0.
And other than that, that is all I have for the last meeting of the year. I hope.
We have another one, something's wrong.
It's an emergency if something else, if we have another one, yes.
Hey, do you have anything for the Drainage Board? Okay. Mr. Ted?
Nothing.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. All right. We are finished. Thank you.
Thank you.